listen here. Everyone keeps asking me, how do you apply your wax? Would you please show the entire piece while you're waxing? And so in my mind, I keep thinking that is self-explanatory, but you're telling me it's not, so I'm sorry. In my previous tutorials, I would get started on the wax and then cut the camera and finish it and then just show you the finished product, because I'm basically doing the same thing over and over. But you're telling me it's not, so we're going to do two things. We're going to use Dark and Decrepit on this piece that I have painted. All of the products that I'm using are DIY, which is a clay-based, all-natural, no VOCs, and this is Dark and Decrepit. It's kind of like a stain and sealer, and it's an aging cream as well. Then I'm going to put the clear wax over the whole piece after I do that, okay? You're also going to need some little rags, white, blue, whichever you prefer. I also have my handy dandy spray bottle. I've got the scraper, even though I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it, but I'm positive that I'll be busting it out, using it for something. So the first thing we're going to do is this. Now, you really have to work quickly, and I also feel like this has to be used with the water because it is very thick. It goes on very heavy. I am determined to make this piece look like a farmhouse French dresser, and so I actually ended up painting the hardware because this was kind of an ugly hardware. I'm not going to lie, it was kind of ugly, and they had already been painted and I just did not like it. So I've got my brush, which kind of has a stiff tip to it, and I'm just going to kind of do this in areas right here. Again, this is the Dark and Decrepit. I will not put the Dark and Decrepit over the entire piece, but I'm giving it another kind of dimension to it by adding the weathered, dark, worn look into some of the areas. Okay, now I'm going to end up blending that more here in a moment. This is the Dark and Decrepit. Everybody doing all right? Bored? Huh? Yeah? No? Okay. We're going to come in a little bit closer. I'll take some snapshots for you here in a minute. Okay. I actually used a tinted wax on this. I don't know if you can see right here, but on some of this trim it's got more of a teal. I took some clear wax and added some paint to it. So I made kind of a turquoise, which is actually the DIY color called Sea Glass. And I made my own colored wax using the DIY products. Y'all checking out my cute shirt? Look at it. It's Beach and Barn. Has anybody ever heard of Beach and Barn out of Wilmington, North Carolina? I love their clothes. They're just casual t-shirts. But I love beaches and I love barns. And together, they're Beach and Barn. And they are, I'm trying to get them to carry them here in Oklahoma City at Metro Shoe Warehouse. I just love it. I don't know why. You know, you just fall in love with something that can't really explain why. So we're getting a rag. You see that it's pretty heavy right here, guys, right? So I'm wetting it and I'm rubbing where I've watered it down. Going back on this side. Some of the paint's coming off, some of the Dark and Decrepit. We're hitting it. We are hitting it on the mark right now. You know what I'm saying? I love this. So this is me coming in just a little bit closer. This is what I just did. Okay, I just did it here and there. I did it a little bit heavier in the creases. So you can see where I added that wax I told you about. Now this part, I just moved down to the middle and did the exact same thing that I did up at the top. This is where I applied the Dark and Decrepit. I sprayed a little bit of water and then I rubbed it back off, you guys. Okay, you're gonna see all of this down here at the bottom of the piece. Look back here, and I think it's hysterical that in the background we have some music playing that's not from my house. It's so far away, I don't know how it's here. How we are hearing it. Okay? Fun stuff, right? Fun stuff. Again, I don't know where the music's coming from. I know there's people sitting out there, and I don't know. All right, let's get busy. Let's get busy. Still working with the dark and decrepit. Oh Lordy, she's coming in heavy, isn't she? Oh Lordy, she's coming in heavy. We are not messing around here, are we, peeps? This is a sealer. We could just use this if we wanted, but I think I'm going to, like I said, add the clear wax because I just want to pull even more color. I literally have put like 5 colors on this piece, and I want to be able to pull all of them into this color scheme. I want it clearly visible. So I know it looks heavy, but I'm going to come back with some water in a minute and wipe and just stress it some more. This piece already had a creamy yellow on it, and I started with Skeleton Key, Mint Chip, and Petticoat Pink, and then I dripped a clear, like a this turquoise drip. I dripped that on there from a spray bottle, or like a squirt bottle. I've used vinegar on this piece. I sprayed vinegar. So I'm telling you, we've got all kinds of things going on this piece. See how I'm kind of going in a circular motion too? I'm going to show you what that looks like right here, because I know you can't see it yet, but you're getting ready to. Okay, let's not panic. I know that we don't like the way this looks. I don't like the way this looks. I'm not going to panic. I'm putting a little bit of water over it. And this is awesome. Yes, this is exactly right. Exactly what I wanted it to do. All right, guys, this ain't your mama's, no, better yet, your grandma's antique and cream, okay? This is from DIY. This is all natural. And if I sound sassy, it's because I'm feeling sassy using it. I'm feeling sassy. This is fantastic what it's done here, you guys. Really so pretty. And all I'm doing is spraying some water over it. And I'm just rubbing with this rag. I love the way this looks. All right, let's get in here for some photos. See, the top part I've done with the Dark and Decrepit. The bottom part I have yet to do. You see the difference? I love it. That's the goodness right there. That's the goodness. gonna do one thing with this, and then I'm gonna wax this part and show you how fantastically awesome it is. So I'm gonna take this right here. I'm actually gonna scrape some of the brown off. Guys, here's what I love about this style that I'm always working on. I can't screw this up. I can't. And you can't either. This is something that's totally doable by any of you. Any of you.
This is my fight song.
He thinks I'm kidding. It's funny. Keep going, son. Make it worth their money.
Mom, you realize that you can't use that. Like, your job doesn't let you use that.
He thinks I'm kidding. That was so awesome. And then there's some Hispanic music playing somewhere. I feel like they're having some sort of fiesta, or I don't know what they're doing, but it sounds fun. I bet they are having a party somewhere, but it's like the music's on speaker. It's super loud. So we're gonna add the water for the second part. Second little section here. Oh my gosh. This is the best part. You guys are gonna love doing this. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love it. This is better than any stain you ever thought about using. I can tell you that for sure. Or any aging cream or anything that you've used before. This is better. I'd high five you if you were right here. I'd high five you and then high five you. Let's go. So let's wrap this up, okay? Once you have your piece completely painted, grab your Dark and Decrepit, brush it on, then spray with water, wipe it, and it gets all in the grooves and the deep. And like where the paint's pulled, it's sticking to all kinds of things. It's given this weathered texture look. You're gonna love it. Let it dry. Put your clear coat on it, put your white coat if you want. But go for it, you guys. Use this product. It's fantastic. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love how this turned out. You guys have any questions? Email me. I'm looking forward to seeing all of your projects, and go do the Dion. I've heard they've hashtagged that. They've phrased it. It's kind of funny. It makes me giggle. You guys, thanks again for watching this tutorial, and I'll talk to you soon, and I will have some finished photos coming up next. Roll the finished photos.
I absolutely love how this turned out. Thank you for watching, and I can't wait to see what you go create.